Okay, happy Saturday. Looks like we got all kinds of mail today. Not from fans, just from bills, mostly bills. Bills and junk mail from catalogs and stuff, but I'm hoping that, yeah, thanks so much. Mail lady. Here, I'm looking for a specific, oh yes, this is it. This, Georgia Department Motor Vehicles. License plate, guys. And I got a big old package. Sweet. So yeah, this is really cool. I don't know, don't get really much mail or packages coming to me. Usually it's my wife and family, but looks like Dennis from Texas sent me a box. Okay, awesome. All right, let's check it out. Very excited about this, guys. This is so great. Put this up on the, well, you know, where packages go, on the back of the bike, of course. Georgia Department of Motor Vehicle. This is license plate time. Anyway, you fill out a bunch of different options, and the one that I got on this plate, I'm not quite sure of yet, so hopefully they took option 1 or 2. Option 3 was a little bit weird, but I wanted to do the historical plate, you know, the vintage one that has like the white motorcycle on it, but then I also wanted to have it personalized because, you know, this is the thing, and you can't do both. So I made my choice. Oh, yes. Here we go. Ready, guys? 1949 Indian Scout license plate. Bam. Pretty exciting. I love it. So we're going to put this on today. I may or may not have used AI to help me out a little bit, but all in all, pretty great. I got this package. It says Dennis from Joaquin, Texas. So Dennis is the guy I met at Barber. There was the big vintage motorcycle thing, you know, the place where I got this. What? This is so hard to find. A 1949 in really, really good shape. No dents anywhere, no nicks, cracks, or anything like that. Super solid. I mean, maybe he took it off the bike in 1950. I don't know, but it's in great shape. And we're gonna put this, let's see, front is this way, and we're gonna put this right over here. Of course, a little bit of paint, make it match, but so great. Dennis was the guy I got the vendor from. So I don't know why he's sending me a package, but we're gonna get to the bottom of that right now. Don't use sharp objects. Very excited to see. Maybe a t-shirt? He has a really cool company, and his son is opening a museum there. So if you're ever in Joaquin, Texas, go to the museum. Let's see here. What is it? Send me a t-shirt? Maybe a hat or something? I don't know. If you want to send me a t-shirt, hat, do it. Put the knife away. It's really secure. Very secure. Thank you so much. I don't know. It's like the most special hat ever. There's gonna be more tape, I'm sure. But here we go. What is it? Bubble wrap. All the stuff like this. Paper. This isn't a hat. What is this? Oh, cool. Another. You sent me a work cloth, so maybe it's another work cloth or two. Oh. Wait. I think I know what this is. If you sent this to me, I'm gonna call you right now. Wait, what is this? Are you serious? What? Oh my God. So Dennis found an authentic fender cap. So this goes on the very front of the fender. On the front, it's got the Indian logo there. And these are, you can't find them. Wow, this is so cool. I cannot believe he found this fender cap. I'm gonna call him. I'll get my phone, we'll be right back. What? How did he find the fender cap? If you're gonna brand it, you know what I'm saying? Like, do the thing. Love that. Now let's call Dennis. Watch, he's not there. He's busy sending everybody Indian parts. I didn't even.
Thank you, Michael.
Hey, is this Dennis?
Yes.
Hey, Dennis, this is VW Shite calling you, and I have a package from you, and
Well, you lucky dog. The post office didn't lose it.
Dennis, I'm blown away. I'm just like, who sends people hard to find motorcycle parts in the mail, unpaid, like you trusting soul you. I promise I won't go very far. It is an old Indian after all. I can't go very far, right? These bikes.
Right, you can't get away from the Indian world.
So can you tell me a little bit more about this piece? So this is a fender cap, right? 1949 fender cap. And
Well, it's a fender tip for a warrior or scout or an arrow, which were the lightweight engines of the vertical twins and vertical single.
Got it.
So that's basically the story on it, and it's 75 years old, so it's not just pristine, but
I think for
pretty
being
complete.
I hope I look this good when I'm 75 years old.
Well, I wish I looked that good too, but unfortunately I don't.
It looks amazing. It's in really good shape. I really love it. I definitely want. I'm going to pay you for this. Thank you so much.
All right.
Unbelievable. And you have like some stickers in here about the 25th.
Years ago, I had some company that was all the time sending me advertising stuff. For my 25th anniversary, I had them make up all those little stickers, and I stuck them on everything in the world, but I think I bought 1,000 of them or something, so I still got a bunch of them. I just happened to come across them when I was putting that package together. Well, shoot, I'll send VW these things.
I dig it. I'm going to keep it in a safe place, a place of pride, as the British would say, because apparently it's possible that this motor was built in the UK. Is that right?
No, American-made product. The verticals were developed by Torque Engineering out of New Jersey.
Okay.
Briggs Weaver was in charge of the project, and when Ralph Rogers bought Indian, he wanted to update the company, and he brought in the Torque Engineering stuff. He felt like the American public wanted a lighter, cleaner, more gentlemanly motorcycle.
Yeah.
The man was about 10 years ahead of his time, because in 1959, when Honda came over here, they came over with the same idea, but they had a better product.
I see. Yeah, there were some comments on Facebook about this bike maybe being a British bike that was brought over, and I thought, I don't think people are importing bikes from the UK in 1950s to America. I think it would...
Yeah, they were.
Oh, they were?
Triumph, VSA, and Norton, and Ariel. Indian was actually selling some of the British motorcycles and some German motorcycles.
Okay.
But they under the Indian name.
Very, very cool. It was such a treat to see you at Barber and pick up the fender and everything, and then to learn about the grand opening of the Flying Motorcycle Museum. Can you tell me more about that?
I told you, my son didn't take after me. I've played with motorcycles all my life. When he was in high school, he decided he wanted to be rich when he grew up.
Oh, the fool.
He started turning around and dealing with people and figuring what was going on with and working all the time. And he got rich enough where he said, you know, hey, if I had a foundation I could donate money to, and if it had something to do with Joaquin, I could fix the town up. Everything looks a lot better here now.
Amazing. Well, I don't know the next time I'll be in Texas, but the museum sounds amazing. And are all the bikes from your collection, or?
Most of them are his. I think we were looking over there a while ago. I got 7 or 8 motorcycles. The Shingler Vintage Racing Team with all my stuff.
Cool.
If you'll look on that Flying G Museum Facebook page,
yeah,
you can see pictures of it.
Amazing. Yeah. Well, best of luck. I'm sure it's going to be a huge success. And I definitely want to come one day to see the Flying G Museum. Like, that's Motorcycle Museum. That sounds really, really cool. What a great idea.
Next time you come to Dallas, just drive on over.
And if your son ever wants to make a really bad investment and make a movie, you call me. I have all kinds of film ideas I can pitch him.
There we go. I
was just so touched to see the box on the top of the mailbox, and I just can't believe that the post office came through for us. Good job. And that I got a fender cap, Dennis. This is awesome. so awesome. Really love it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're still enjoying the Indian.
Thanks, Dennis. Have a great one.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Unbelievable. This community is so great. I mean, Dennis and Wally and Pete. I think there's a guy named Brian as well. I mean, there's so many people who love old motorcycles. I think just love old mechanical things, right? That, it just makes you feel good. All right, let's get some work done. Am I the only person who like sets up their tools the same way every time? Kind of like a dentist or a doctor, or I don't know, somebody who knows what they're doing, so that I know, like, within reaching, I can always kind of tell where things are. Get this license plate off. Yeah, 11. Wrenching for the first time on the bike. This is hardly mechanical, but very important. It was cool though, driving it to the police department, have it checked out. The ride there was terrifying, right? Because this bike still needs a lot of work, and the clutch was really hard to pull. But when I got it there and I parked it, I had at least 3 people walk by and go, "Wow, is that your bike?" And I'm sitting there, full motorcycle gear, next to the bike in a parking spot in the sun, thinking, I just sit around near motorcycles in the parking lot, and it's not. Anyway, they were really nice, and everyone really liked the bike. But the police officer was cool. They checked it out, and they gave me a clean bill of health, so I'm able to drive it on the road legally. Florida plate, bye-bye. Oh, is this supposed to be loose? Loosey-goosey. I'm sure it doesn't rattle at all when the motorcycle's driving. I'm sure it's just totally secure. All right, Wally, I might need a grommet or something to secure this glass from falling out. Always something. I feel like this might be the never-ending project, right? Not just putting the license plate on, but like the bike in total. This is a hobby now. This is what you do on your Sundays. You you work on the motorcycle. There was a lot of fear online. People were like, if you take it all apart now, all the pieces, you're gonna have crates and stuff full of parts and you're not gonna be able to drive it. And you know what? They're right. That's why I'm not gonna do that. Man, I used to be digging in the box. Thank you so much for doing that. Tom, thank you so much for printing this up. This is really, really great. Easy, easy. This is easy stuff, easy. Not that people would steal it, because we wouldn't do that. Yeah. Whoop. Camera's in the way. Every time I try to do a thing, camera's in the way. Camera. Same thing in Hollywood. There's always cameras in your way. Holding on sound. A little license plate. Nice. Do we take the fender off? Do we go for it? I think we kind of have to. Check out this fender. It looks pretty easy. I got, I think I could just take these nuts off and one on each side. And then the fender isn't being held up at all. So I bet I can take this fender off without even taking off the wheel. I think with these projects, you got to start small, and then with time, you kind of build on it. Because if you go too big too fast into the Sun Icarus, you tend to crash and burn, and then you'd be like, oh, I took it all apart, and you can't remember where anything is, and then that's not fun. So, she just wants to get off. She's like, finally, the right fender. I figured it out. Great. And that's one yellow fender. Kind of like, could be you know, a thing for Halloween maybe? Dennis, if you're watching this, I need 2 more yellow fenders. I'm gonna obviously get this painted properly, but just for a second, I just gotta see what it looks like with the right fender on there, and maybe even like put the cap kind of just placing it. Remember that really cool show that guy had on YouTube where he would like try to do stuff on his motorcycle and then he'd cut his face off with that knife? And everyone said, just put the knife down and go get the pliers so that you can do it. And he's like, no, I'm gonna use the big knife. And then he cut his face off. And you're like, man, that was a great episode, but we're gonna miss that guy. Yeah, that's not this one. Didn't happen. Safety is no accident. Looks like I'm gonna come back up the same way. I'm thinking, this is gonna work. Fender, come on, fender. A little bit bigger than last time. I'm getting very intimate with this. All right, let's see if we can do this without calling the wife for help. I was like, Wynn, can you help me? She's like, I'm busy, doing something, anything but that. Great. I don't know if I can put it on there without. The other fender was really small, so it was easy to do. But this one has just a wee bit bigger. I don't know. Should ask Dennis, like, hey, how do you put this fender on? Can I do it without taking the wheel off? He laughed at me and said, figure it out yourself. You know, like real people do. I don't think it wants to go on. I think it's, guys, if it's inside, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen without the wheel coming off, so I guess I gotta take the wheel off. All right. Is it worth all this trouble just to put it on, to take it off again, take it to the paint shop? I don't know. I feel like keep it off, right? Get it painted, and then take the wheel off and do the things. I'm okay that, you know, I'll get it done, get it painted, and do it right. The part that bothers me is that there are several people out there who knew there was no chance that I could get this fender on there with this wheel on the bike. And no one said anything. They're just like, yeah, let me try. Thanks, you guys. We're not friends anymore. Everybody else, we're still good. Anyhow, so fender cap here, at the end like that. Nice. And obviously make it yellow, so it'll be more like that, like this, like, stay. You can visualize it. And it goes down here, and there it is. But instead of stopping so short, it comes all the way around and has these really cool braces that go back and forth. That'll be it. So I think all in all, amazing day. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you so much. Best luck with the museum opening. It's gonna be a huge success. I know it is. I couldn't be happier with the bike and everything. I got the fender cap, license, tag, registration, insurance, all coming together. Now we just have to do a few parts and pieces, rewire, maybe some clutch and some adjustments. Okay, I'm gonna consult an expert. What's Tan's number again?